Next, we have the Senior Center Courtyard ADA Improvements Project, approval of plans and specifications. We got Ben.
Good evening, good evening, Mayor DeBall and members of the council. So the item I have before you is in regards to an ADA improvement project for the Senior Center Courtyard. As you know, the ADA, the Senior Center is located at the corner of Ainsley and Woodworth, just east of Gray Avenue. The building was built originally, the best I could tell, was late 50s, early 60s. And then it's been added on to over the years, recently with the solar panel project. And so with the layout, the parking lot is in the rear of the building, so on the north side. And so predominantly people park on the north side and they enter the building through the back, through the courtyard, which was never really established as an ADA path to travel, but due to convenience and the layout, that's where people come in. And so basically it's in a state that's not real nice. It has drainage issues, has ADA ramp issues with the way the ramps were built in the 50s and early 60s. They don't have the landings, the railings aren't right, the slopes aren't right. The space is it's just an odd shape, inefficient use. The way the landscaping and large kind of uneven surfaces make it hard for that ADA path to travel where. You have senior citizens with wheelchairs and walkers and different things that it's not ideal and it's not compliant. Mm-hmm. So over the last few months, staff has been working with a designer to come up with a plan for ADA improvements, and it basically rips out, and we got that center courtyard, and redo the ramps, redo the design where we get rid of the drainage issues, get rid of the slope issues, and maximize the use of that area. Because there's been a big push that area is not really efficient. It's not used as much as a lot of people want to have classes outside and it's too hot in the summertime, or it's just with the way it's laid out, it's not usable. And so with this proposed plan, we're wanting to gut the middle and then put a shade structure. It's a 20 by 20 cloth shade structure, similar to what we have at the Gap by USA Shade, but it would be tall and we think would really help that area. Total project cost, it's not cheap. I was a little surprised on how much it came back at. So it was about $135,000 just for construction, and then when you add in potential contingencies and stuff, we're looking at a total project around $170,000. And when we really looked in the meat of it, is just there's a lot of work with demoing, doing reconstruction is always expensive. So going in there, cutting it out, we're going to fix some water lines, the drainage lines, raise the sewer line up to grade, all those concrete railings, so they're adding up. And so we're looking at, we're looking at a budget, coming back to you after bid around $135,000. And so we'll fine tune those cost estimates at award when we come back to you. And so we have budgeted in our CIP budget at 1220. We have ADA public facilities account that uses CDBG Community Development Block Grant funds that we feel that this is a qualifying expense to use for these ADA improvements, use those grant funding. So with that, we're proposing council adopt a resolution to approve the plans and specs and authorize us to bid the project. We're going to put it out to bid in February, March, come back in April with a detailed analysis and costs, and then hopefully get started with construction this summer and get it done. So with that, I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Ben. We were just chatting over here. Where's our Girl Scouts and Brad?
And we made sure, we talked about that. We're not
a lot cheaper.
Yeah. They did a great job with the previous project, so. Yeah. All right. Do we have any questions for Ben or a motion?
My question, only thing is coming back in April may be a little difficult unless it's early April, because the second meeting will not be held. So
So I want to, I appreciate that. And these are definitely tentative dates, so I appreciate your guys' your flexibility with that. If
We
it
want it
goes
to
May.
get done as quickly as possible so it can be in construction in the spring, summer.
We're going to push for the early April, but you might see us in May.
Okay.
Okay, anything else? Okay, do we have a motion? Approval?
Move to approve.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition?
Thank you.
Thank you.